History is full of artists who burned too bright too soon. Musicians so ahead of their time that the world simply wasn't ready. They were ignored, dismissed, or buried by an industry too blind to see their genius. Some faded into obscurity. Some walked away convinced they had failed. But time has a funny way of setting the record straight, because great music doesn't disappear, it just hibernates. And when the world finally catches up, what once was overlooked becomes legendary. These are 5 musicians who were too brilliant for their time until the world woke up. Number 1, Rodriguez. Picture this, it's 1970. Rodriguez, a Detroit singer-songwriter with a voice like a revolutionary, drops the album Cold Fact. It wasn't just an album, it was a Molotov cocktail thrown at the establishment. His lyrics cut through society like a switchblade ripping through war, poverty, addiction, and corruption with a fearlessness that made Bob Dylan seem like an amateur. And his sound? A psychedelic folk explosion. So raw, so hypnotic, it could have been shaking stadiums. But in the US, nothing. No airplay, no sales. Record executives tossed him aside like yesterday's news. So Rodriguez did what any forgotten genius does. He walked away, picked up a sledgehammer, worked in construction where he hauled refrigerators on his back, and worked like his music never happened. And as far as he knew, his dream was dead. Buried beneath the rubble he broke for a paycheck. Except half a world away, he was a legend. In South Africa, Cold Fact wasn't just popular. It was the gospel, bigger than Elvis, bigger than the Beatles. His voice became a battle cry for a generation fighting against oppression. Every protest march, every underground resistance, Rodriguez was the soundtrack for a revolution. His words gave hope, his songs saved lives, and here's the kicker, they thought he was dead. Rumors swirled that he torched himself on stage. He became more than a musician. He was a myth, a martyr, a mystery. That was until the 90s when a South African journalist and a record store owner turned into detectives determined to find the truth. What they uncovered? Rodriguez was still alive, still in Detroit, still working construction, completely unaware that 8,000 miles away he was worshipped as a god. Then, in 1998, they flew him to South Africa for his first show in almost 30 years. The arena sold out, the crowd unhinged. People sobbed, screamed, collapsed in awe like they were watching Jesus return from the dead. And Rodriguez, he didn't miss a beat as thousands of voices sang his words back to him, proving his music never died. Fast forward to 2012, the Oscar-winning documentary Searching for Sugar Man drops, and Rodriguez finally gets what he deserved. Global fame, sold-out tours, and a second life. A man who went from breaking concrete to breaking records. A comeback story? No, a resurrection. One of the greatest in rock history.